Folks, the golden age of board gaming is over. The crisis merchants told me so. We're all gonna now have to pack it in and start playing Crokinole, the bocce ball of board games.
There they are, snug as a bug in a rug.
I don't want to be a bug in a rug. Shut up! Welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where you get your news. Your news, man. And you're gonna see during the show, I'm gonna highlight some channels that are weird. And then you're gonna say, well, this channel is weird, it's on war games. I'm talking about topics, not this channel is weird because of me, because it is. But anyways, excuse me, yeah. First things first. The Chit show that I do with Artie. I'm the co-host. This is every Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I suggest, you know, Tuesday night after supper, you want to chill, relax, smoke your favorite smoke, drink your favorite drink, and watch the show, and it'll be, if anything, it's gonna be weird. And you know that's good, because there's a lot of weird shows out there, and some border on the really weird to be weird, but we're just weird because of Artie. Artie's weird, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so before the show, Artie and I talk, we fix things, and after the show, we go over it very quickly, and either say, hey, it was a great show, hey, it wasn't a good show, okay, bye. And sometimes we get yapping with guests, without guests, and an idea came up, and it doesn't want to go away. It doesn't want to go away because I'm persistent, and I love doing this stuff like this. I'm a natural. Look, it's 30 years. I used to be a performer for 30 years. It's in me. I'm a ham. I'm the class clown. I don't know. I love to make people laugh. Really, I do. It's funny though, I make them cry most of the time, but anyways. So we're thinking, and we actually have our first sponsor who's going to support us. And this is Noble Knight. Dan Letter, if I'm not mistaken. What a great company. I mean, they really help little people like us and big people like the Players Aid, you know what I'm saying? And they're backing us for what we need, and we are looking for other supporters. I've emailed a few people, a few companies, but this is a year in the making, okay? So we're thinking of taking the Chit show on the road. That's what I'm talking about, if I haven't mentioned it before, which I probably didn't. And we want to make it like, well, it's still new, the ideas. We want to make it like, like a talk show. Because I remember at WBC, they had an auditorium. Must seat at least, 100 people. And it just looked great. And I thought about it. And it was David Heath at WBC who brought me there. And when I saw this auditorium, that's the first thing that came to mind. Wow, doing a talk show on War Games. How weird is that? Well, I guess it's not that weird because we're planning it now. And I was thinking WBC because I've seen that auditorium, but also there are other cons we could do this at. There's other cons that have little stages because we do need a little bit of a stage, you know. That's my honey there. She's calling and she's saying, she has Gracie's pet food. She has my beer. She went to the secondhand store and found a merino wool shirt for herself. How lucky can you be? Isn't life just great? You go to a thrift store and you find a merino wool shirt, you know? It's like the Seinfeld episode with the Angora sweater with that little spot there, you know? But anyways. So what was I talking about? Yeah, the support. Or where it could be held. I mean, it could be held at Consim World. It could be held at Compass Games. It could be held at, my God, so many other cons. These are the ones that come to mind. Hopefully GMT, that would be a blast. Harold's thing, that would be a blast. The SD HistCon. I'm gonna have to get in touch with Harold, but I don't know if that's feasible. First of all, it's in California, so we're talking about East Coast stuff, because it takes a lot of money, man. Money that we don't have to go to California, you know? So what I'm gonna suggest to Artie is that, and I'm gonna have it on this show too, is a support thing where people can donate $1 or $2 or $1 million, and we see how much money we have and where we can go with that. And yeah, a lot of logistic ideas that happen that I don't even know my options. You know what I'm saying? So we're thinking of taking the Chit show on the road, and we're more than thinking about it. It's gonna happen. All right.
Big moves. Big. The moose is loose. Big moves. Big. The moose is loose. Big moves. Big. The moose is loose. Big.
So watch the Chit show and watch the show. Huh? So let's see what we have here in terms of mail. And I do this live because it gives me time to yap. You know, and Lord knows I love to yap. Okay, so there's a project, and this is Worthington Publishing. Iwo Jima 1945 Kickstarter, now available. Okay, so for 12 years, they say, we've had the privilege of bringing over 50 projects to life with the unwavering support of Kickstarters and you, our dedicated community. Yeah, when we're good, we're good. So it's Iwo Jima 1945. A few pictures that I will put up. Also, they have pictures of Archie's War and Pacific War 1942 Solitaire. It scares me, the Pacific War. It's like Vietnam. I don't like it. First of all, I don't like the heat. So can you imagine me being a grumbling soldier, a grognard, my histamine when it gets hot coming out of my nose, my eyeballs are thick liquid, I don't even hear properly, I start to panic, beware soldiers around me, friendly or foe, I'll knock you all out. It's not my fault I panic, what can I tell you? And I'd want the big gun, like the M60, right? So whatever. So that's it for Worthington. Okay, let's see what else is happening here. So, CSL. This is the July update number 1. Mounted maps. Now they have mounted maps. So, they're showing you the prices of the mounted maps. And they have partnered with a new supplier in order to provide deluxe mounted maps for all of our games. Okay, so an 8x5x11 mounted map is $29.99. I'm showing you the prices here. 18x18, $39.99. 22x17, $49.99. 22x34, $59.99. and they will begin shipping in July. So that's what's going on. And also, Imperial Bayonet Solferino 1859 for Liberty and Lombardy. And Lombardy, I don't know how you guys say it, but it's Lombardy. So that's what's happening there. And talking about Lombardy, are you kidding? Lombardy Studios. You know, someone's texting me, man. Oh, it's my daughter. Okay, I'll put you on hold for a second. Yeah, I had a great conversation with my daughter. She was waiting for the train, and she was bored, so she calls her dad. That's what it is, man. Anyways, Lombardy Studios. What a segue, eh? Well, okay, so Dana Lombardi, Columbia Games' newest block design alliance, okay? So check that. It's called Alliance Multiplayer Napoleonic War Game. And I don't know why he's pushing Columbia Games. Not that there's anything bad with Columbia Games, but I'm just saying, why is it on Lombardi's website, Lombardi Studios? Anyways, that's that for that. And Tiny Battle Publishing is a Shattered Union, the Battle of Bronner's Farm. That's what's happening right now. And this is a game but heavily influenced by A More Fearful Sacrifice by Herman Latman, and designed by Claude Templeton Whalen, and featuring stunning artwork by Jose R. Faura. Two-player game suitable for solitaire play as well. That's what's happening at Tiny Battle Publishing. So that's it. And oh, what is that? That's old. Okay, so look, that's the news. Please consider thinking about donating to the Chit Show or something, or throwing in a couple of bucks in the Chit Show jar. This is gonna be in a year's time, okay? Not this year, because I was thinking WBC, and I have WBC in my head. Doesn't necessarily have to be at WBC. Might be at Noble Night. Might be at Noble Night and at WBC. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So with that said, have a great day. Have a good show.
Just want to wish a happy birthday to all my fellow Marines out there. Semper Fi.
here we go with the crux of the show. 6 actual, 2 videos. Harrier down the Vegas Strip. That should be easy to Harrier, you know, at VTOL, you know, vertical takeoff landing. Anyway, they could have called it VTL, but whatever. And then he has another video called Blue Angel Flyby. Agility Snips Gaming Table 3 videos, that game that everybody's talking about, a gist of Robin Hood, Game 3 Ballad Number 2, another game that everybody's talking about, I, Napoleon by Ted Racer, GMT Games, Learning the Game, Take 2 Part 1, and back to a gist of Robin Hood, a game by Fred Serval, my favorite Frenchie. Artie of ARDWULF'S LAIR has 2 videos on the live section. If you go in the video section, he's got 1,000 more. He's doing Counter Clipping episode 180, the evolution of series war games. Plus, he says, and it's a giveaway, and it's episode 180, as I said. And then it's the Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. And it's Wargaming Trivia Night 2. I'm sorry. It was my first time doing this Jeopardy thing there, and I didn't know how to formulate the answers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to come in the form of a question. The answer. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, whatever. Artie, the Chief, and Bonding with Board Games and RPGs, 3 videos unboxing Mutant Year Zero from Ad Astra Games, and then AMC, The Walking Dead RPG number 12, Driving the Deuce. This is an actual co-op. And the Chief has his mom playing an RPG, Tales from the Loop, from Freely Games. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, has 4 videos, and it's all about New England. So it's failed ORs. What does OR mean? Operation Regrets. And then England 1, England 2, and England 3 on the man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino. Centurions review Dave and his friend Len. Power and Resolution review Paper Wars Magazine number 106, and Paper Wars Magazine is by Compass Games, their flagship organ for Compass Games. And Charles Latora, 4 videos, and now by critical acclaim, he says, okay, 2 people, they want to see another breakfast. If it's by critical acclaim, what can I say? You do it, Charlie. The people want what the people want. And then the great game from Legion War Games, and its first decade of 5 rounds complete. Then granddaughter touches up the paint of General Grievous from Star Wars. And great game, end of 2nd decade, no idea who might be winning, fun. I don't even know what game you're playing, Charles. Huh? The people, they want to know. The Boss! Clark Commando 1983, 4 videos, The War, Europe 1939 to 45, revised, and this is a learn how to play after action report. Then a snapshot in time where Joe gives us the wisdom of the years. And then trip down memory lane, Clash of Arms, prelude to disaster. And then a fireside chat number 6, which I watched yesterday. You gotta give it to my God, Mark. You gotta give it to Mark. That's what happens, Mark, when you get old. You know what I'm saying? You know. Huh? Sorry, it was a shot. So, I was listening to Mark, and bloody hell, we are lucky to have all the years of wargaming in Mark's head, making videos, letting us know tips, tricks, after action reports, games he's played that we don't even know of, and man, does this guy play games. So I think it's a privilege. It really is. On Clark Commando 1983. Combat Board Games, 1 video talking about my favorite states of siege games, Zulus on the Rampart. And I must say, I really enjoy this game. One, out of nostalgia, because it was the first time I saw STUKAJOE. And I was impressed by his husky Puerto Rican voice, you know what I'm saying? And it just looked like a lot of fun, you know? And through that, a friendship blossomed, and albeit on the internet, but hey, that's what it is today. And hopefully I'll see Joe one day. And he was playing Zulus on the Rampart, Battle of Rorke's Drift. I really enjoy it. I have this game. I will never sell this game. Why? Because one, it's not difficult. Two, it kind of is difficult. And three, it's a hell of a lot of fun. So all this on Combat Board Games. Compass Games Town Hall episode 91, where they discuss a new game, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm sorry, I don't know. Oh, it's a Starkweather Napoleonic teaser. I see. That's what it is. See? You come here to get the news.
Black Jay. Black Jay. Black Jay.
For the second Wednesday of July 2024, Seek Out and Play presents the Warfighter 29 series featuring the forces of Germany. This short video provides an example team for playing within the Warfighter 29 system. The video covers the example team created for German forces, which is focused on the early years of the war, plus modifications that make it suitable for the latter years of World War II. Warfighter 29 is a series designed to provide smaller, more manageable teams for the Warfighter system. Plus, different teams of the same nation can be combined to create larger forces for bigger missions. Check out more videos on the Warfighter 29 series when you visit the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Also, there is the Speak Out and Play monthly podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. Plus, Patreon members get access to new videos and podcasts at least 48 hours in advance. A video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
Dad vs. Son pounded out 3 games this week, and it's Dad vs. Son plays Panzer Grenadier, the Kokoda campaign, an introductory scenario, number 2. So we're looking at 15-minute increments here. So video number 3 to video number 1, there's basically half an hour, 45 minutes, I guess. So it starts at 10:45, ends at 11:15, and it's half an hour, but it's 11:15 to finish. You know what I'm saying? But don't if you ever watch the Chit show, don't make me count, okay? Because sometimes I'm not in the counting mood. I'm in the zone of comfort. You know what I'm saying? Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave, 2 videos, and both videos are of the same subject, and it's Tally Ho Phase 1, Mission 1, and Mission 2, all this on Vassal on Dave's Gaming Cave. Eric's Table Napoleonic Battles Unboxing La Bataille de Wavre, 2nd edition, and this is... It says here, La bataille d'Enlage, l'Empereur Napoléon le Premier. Well, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Of course it's the first. And this is a Clash of Arms games. And I don't know who it's designed by, and that's why you're going to go watch Eric's Table Napoleonic Battles to find out who this game is designed by. First Contact Gamer. Let's Play Downfall, episode number 8, a game by Chad Jensen and John Butterfield, and it's published by GMT. Flying Pig Games and the lovely Denver. Questions answered for a most fearful sacrifice. So I think she put up some questions on BGG, and she answers them live on Flying Pig Games. Earl Bickford. I used to watch that show, My Name is Earl. I liked it, okay? So, Earl's got 3 videos, and it's Game Collection Part 11. That means there's 10 other behind ya. And Trains Busting in Operational Combat Series. And Introduction, Who Am I and Why Am I Doing This? Look, Earl's got 20 subscribers. Let's do something. Let's pump it up for this guy. You know what I'm saying? When I first checked out Earl, I think he had 4 subscribers. Now he's up to 20. Let's check it out. Let's see what happens to Earl. I hope he passes the player's aid. For God's sakes. The Leonidas of ASL. George, the wannabe Italian Hiotis. Because if you watch, George wants to be Italian. I know, George, I know it's hard. It's hard being Greek. No, Greeks, they did good. They did good. You know what I'm saying? But Italians, they did longer and later on. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Hey, look, man. If Fari stole for the Greeks, you know what I'm saying? And he's got 2 videos, an Act 2 mining, overview of mines and advanced squad leader. You see what I'm saying? You want to know about squad leader? Go go watch the channel of a wannabe Italian Greek, George Hiotis, the Leonidas of ASL. Plus Scenario P, Road to Wilts or Vilts, notes and analysis. He's serious. George, I'm joking. You know I'm joking. Una faccia, una razza. Timmy of Hairbrain Games. Timmy, it doesn't get better. It gets more tolerable. That's all. Hairbrain Games unboxing crossbows and catapults. On Hairbrain Games, way to go, Tim. You got a lot of courage. Take care, my friend. Hex to Hex, 1 video, and it's Dresden and Gamer's Block. Gamer's Block, eh? I've heard of Designer's Block or Artistic Block, which designers are artists. But a Gamer's Block? That's interesting. Interesting. Me, as an artist, I know what it is to have what they call writing block as a composer, you know? But when that happens, stuff, I don't know, you do something stupid. Like, once I was writing something for STUKAJOE, and I think it was CARROLL or something for Worthington or for DVG, I forget. And I remember the theme did not want to come out. It just didn't work. And so in my frustration, I did the stereotypical thing, or the stereotypic thing that you see artists do on a piano when they don't know, when it's not coming out. They bang their head on the piano. Well, I banged my head on the piano and the theme came out. In all honesty, that's what happens. So check out Hex to Hex, eh? Hex then countered 4 videos in its Night Fighter Ace career gameplay, and then France 42nd edition. It's a gameplay example, Rebel Fury gameplay, the Fredericksburg solo segment of the game, and Old School Tactical Volume 4 and expansion first look. You know these flying pig games there? You want to impress your friends, like table, what do they call it? Coffee table book. Well, this is a coffee table game in its box, I'm just saying. You put it on your coffee table and it's just wonderful in its box. Then you open it up and you need a pool-size table. But hey, that's a lot of fun just in itself. Excellent.
Been back from Compass Expo for a couple of days now, and I just want to thank everyone involved. Bill, your whole crew did a great job. I'd like to thank all the playtesters that came by and checked out my stuff and gave some advice. Gary and Mo, thanks for the interview. And especially to Greg for your support, your help, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future.
Hexes and Soldiers Withered TTRPG project. Check that out. Jason Cruz. Not as weird as me, but he's weird. And that's why it's fun. Hissy Cat. RAF, The Battle of Britain 1940. This is a solo game which also has a 2-player aspect to it, which also has, it has 3 rulebooks. You're playing as, excuse me, the Brits defending. You're playing as the, excuse me, the Luftwaffe attacking Britain, and then there's a rule book for one against another in this. And it's easy to say that this will become it is an instant classic, and it's gonna last through time. This will, if we had a Hall of Fame games, we should do that. Hall of Fame games, this would be one of them without question. This is a game designed by none other than John Butterfield, the Solitaire godfather. My favorite Frenchy Freddy Fred Serval is live teach and play with none other than Mark Ruggiero, the boss, and Mark Herman. I mean, you want to put 2 brains together here and have 200 years of wargaming? You have it here. And it's the France 1944 Signature Edition with designer Mark Herman and Mark Ruggiero on Homo Ludens. ID Jester, 8 videos that I could put on screen. And he's playing a racing game, Le Grand Prix. I played, what was it called? The stock car game. I always forget, man. Anyways, the stock car game version of Jeff Horger's and his wife. I forget her first name, but his wife was co-designer here of this Grand Prix game. And you play this game, you're going to have a blast. Also, a solo playthrough of the Night Cage solo. And Hexplore It, the Valley of the Dead solo. Again, Hexplore It solo. Title bout to heavyweight championship fight Larry Holmes and George Foreman. Then, introducing IRL IDG Racing League 2024. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's a Grand Prix. You see, I haven't played that game. I played the other one. What the hell's it called? For God's sakes. Anyways, another video on that. And then he gets into Ark Nova with Marine Worlds expansion solo. Arno setup on ID Jester. Respect! Jim Ozarski, 3 videos. The epic battle of Zama for Command and Colors Ancients. Then the battle of Gross-Groschen for bloody big battles. And Advance on Smolensk 2 for O Group. Like I said, you gotta be blood type. For our Spanish viewers, Julius Fairfax reviews the game everybody's talking about by Freddy Fred Serval of Homo Ludens, A Jest of Robin Hood, published by GMT. Juste Garde, 2 videos. Camposanto, 1743, a game, or book game, I should say, or magazine game, Parabellum magazine number 12. And then Les Batailles de Louis XIV, Speyerbach, 1703, by Victus on Juste Garde. KilRoyWasHere is on vacation, 3 videos. Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday, RS Victor, Trip West games, plus the Battle of Wise Fork, the second Battle of Kingston March, and Coffee with Kilroy, my favorite segment, Chronology of the Great War, 1914 to 1918. It's a book. That wonderful channel that is Kings and Generals, 3 videos. How to defend against the Mongols, plus Meat Grinder continues, Russian invasion of Ukraine, and Nabatians, Petra and the Lost Kingdom, Ancient Civilization. I hope I said that right. Nabatians. Nabatians. That's what I think it sounds like in my head. But anyways, check it out on Kings and Generals. That fantastic Canadian channel that is Legendary Tactics, 4 videos. Lost Ruins of Arnak, plus Thunder Road Vendetta. Thunder Road, that's what the game was called, Thunder Road. Plus Thunder Road Vendetta, again, and from concept to creation, unveiling the vision of order and opportunity on Legendary Tactics. Jan Heinemann of a Let's Play History 4 video, and it's Burma in a game called Strategic Command World War II. There are 3 videos of that, and then there's one of Fields of Glory, Why Is There No War, number 10, on Let's Play History, Jan Heinemann's channel. And the man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, has 4 videos. He has one on that son of a bitch, Himmler. Himmler's secret SS symbols. I'm like, what is this guy, a kid? This guy was a criminal, a murderer, a psychopath, and he likes little drawings, ruins. Also, which modern plane company built Hitler's Luftwaffe? Which modern plane company built Hitler's... It's, what's his face? Messerschmitt, no? Well, whatever. And the Lord of the Bling, Goering's Diamond Gift Badge. There's another fat, criminal, god damn, glutton, opportunist. Jesus. And anyways, Bloodbath in Baghdad, Murder of Iraqi King and the Rise of Saddam Hussein on Mark Felton Productions. Mao of Mo's Game Table has 2 videos, and it's Bring Out Your Men, Gentlemen from Tiny Battle Publishing. This is a preview, plus Traces of Hubris from VUCA Simulations on Mo's Game Table. Look, this is weird. Nanguaya has 1 video, 11 days apart. Since when has he taken a break of 11 days? Anyways, 1 video in its Soldiers Tactical Combat in 1914 to 1915, playthrough number 2 on Nanguaya. Kevin Kitchen's Once Upon a Game, A Jest of Robin Hood, an unboxing, a game by Fred Serval, published by GMT on Once Upon a Game. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorial has a Burnside Takes Command video, scenario number 3, the Battle of Fredericksburg, and it's a rematch on Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Phoenix Knight, the chef, has 5 videos on Payoff Pitch Baseball, plus unboxing Tiny Epic Crimes and Astro Kings, Astro Knights I should say, and then takes a look at Space Empires 4XX. A game by Jim Crone, which is one of those Hall of Fame games. That's what I think. Poindexter Games, the man with the voice. The Golden Voice, Poindexter Games. Fleet Commander Nimitz, 3rd edition by DVG. July/August 1942, turns 4 of 6 of this humongous game. Prasuta Gusti Orwell Wargamer Anzio 1944, The Fight for the Beachhead by White Dog Games. This is a review and thoughts on the Orwell Wargamer. Pushing Cardboard is looking at Sedgwick Attacks, an unboxing a game by Revolution Games. And this is the American Civil War, volume number 10, Salem's Church, May 3rd, 1863. For our Italian friends, the Professor Riccardo Mazzini has 2 videos, the Piper PBG Pack. All right, and then Venerdì says here in diretta, so live Friday, inclusion and diversity in war games on the Professor's channel, Riccardo Mazzini. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer has 4 videos, and it's the Tony and Ruff livestream learning musket and pike. And open the box, an unboxing of Tally-Ho, Counters and Maps, plus the War Room Live, our complex war games worth the effort. Plus, open the box Mag 23, Guadalcanal. And that is what's happening on Rough Swordsman Wargamer. Sean Lambert, Defense in Depth. Now, I haven't seen this video. I don't know what it's about. Someone let me know. Or maybe I'll check it out tonight on Sean Lambert's channel. The General, Smitty's Game Table, Smitty Reviews, War Diary Remake of Avalon Hills, 1914. Well, that's cool. Huh? Wow. Nice game. Stephen Dolge's 3 videos, all of them on the same subject of Axis Empires Ultimate Edition. And it's the campaign. There you go. I mean, each video is an hour and a half each, so it's detailed. Capiche? Storm of Steel Wargaming has 4 videos. Waterloo box openings, the Prussians, and a hobby update, plus are the new AK paint pens any good? And War Bases ECW Houses review. For people who are into miniatures, check out Storm of Steel Wargaming. The Board Game Chronicles looks at Gift of the Nile, The Rise and Fall of Ancient Egypt by White Dog Games on the Board Game Chronicles. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer, 4 videos, his top 10 tips for new gamers, plus Manhattan Project War Machine, that looks cool, very Art Deco, and Tainted Grail, King of Ruin, plus Louis Bourg, 1758 unboxing with Ray on the Discriminating Gamer. The Goulet Pen Company, see, I told you, weird channels, 3 videos all about the Bennu Euphoria. This is a pen, the Bennu. Now you're looking at that pen and you're going to say, wow, that's fun. How much are they selling that pen? I bet you can't get that pen for under $200. Plus, what's new this week? A European Invasion. New releases. I see some pens there that are worth $1,000. Plus, pen stands, friendly competition, and a pen show planning. And a con is a game planning thing, a gamers game, whatever. And the pen and like war gamers have their plannings, their cons. These guys have their pen shows, which are huge. There's a Las Vegas one, and I think there's one again in Columbus, Ohio. I might be mistaken, because I know there's a pipe show in Columbus, Ohio, which is huge. See, pipe show. There's pipe shows for people who like pipes. There's pen shows for people who like pens. There's war game news for people who like war games. Who's weird? On the Goulet Pen Company. The name of the game plays Worthington Publishing's Custer's Last Stand. I had it just here. But I ain't available really quick. So, on we go. the gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 3 videos. They review Brazen Chariots by MMP, plus a monthly debrief where they talk about best value war games. And playthrough of Longshoreman and the Pacific by... Oh, it's Longshoreman the Pacific, I should say. Excuse me. By Mike Lambo. This guy's making... He's creating an uproar, Mike Lambo. Keep doing it, Mike. On the Tank Museum, 2 videos. The tank that shook itself apart. I saw it, and I think I showcased it last week. Plus the Tiger Tank family. Tank Chats compilation. And the biggest tank gun ever, yeah. It would rattle the rivets out of that tank if there were any rivets. The War Room has 1 video, and it's The Armory, Episode 10, Labyrinth, a game by Volko Runke, published by GMT, The War on Terror, 2001 /?. The Gimpy Gamer, Gimpy! 2 videos, Trench Club Legacy Setup, and a SOVL, Save Our Violent Life, whatever. Fantasy War Game Review on the Gimpy Gamer. Hey, look at this, okay? So now you're going to say, damn, what the hell? That's a Luger, a PO8, right? Yeah. It's a Luger PO8, and it's blowback, meaning that it... And I'll show you next week, I'll show you some guns. This is an air gun. Because a pellet gun. Peep, poop, poop, poop. A BB gun. Because obviously in Canada, you can't just buy a gun. Because that's what it is. So, I really enjoy World War II era guns and machine guns and rifles. And I bought this. It's a company called Umarex. They're from Germany. It's manufactured in Taiwan, and it's about $150. That's Canadian. You can get one that has blowback, which I strongly suggest to give you the real feel of a PO8, a Luger PO8. And the only thing that is plastic on this gun is the grips, the plastic grips. You can actually get wooden ones, and I will get a wooden one because there is no difference in weight between this and the original Luger. Let me tell you, the original PO8. And also, it's field strippable. What can I tell you? And there's also this other thing here, the Mauser 712. It's not the C96, it's a 712. The broom handle. Again, by Umarex Airgun Legend. It's a replica. It weighs a ton because it's full metal. And if ever someone would want to buy that gun from whatever, give me a call or something in the comments, and I'll tell you how to take care of this gun, because there are little things you gotta tweak, but very impressive gun, lots of fun to shoot. And look at that, I even have that, the MP40, right? I had to have it. It's all metal, and the bakelite and the handle is very thick plastic. And this gun, this machine gun, weighs a ton, and it's fully automatic, as is the 712, the Mauser, fully automatic. So it takes 2 CO2 cartridges. Like I said, if anybody wants to know, comment, and it'll be fun, and I'll show you the gun and everything. I'll show you how it shoots too. That's that for that, right? Right. Wise Guy History has a multitude of videos, 8 of them, and he is playing. It's a dual play number 2, Stalingrad 42 in the fall and Fall Blau. Then the top 10 board games, non-war game maps, and the story of his avatar, plus the Battle for Night Quarters scenario number 1 from Yellow or Elo. It's Elo, 1807. Then the session reports from Elo again, Unboxing Mr. President by Gene Billingsley, published by GMT. And he gives you his initial impressions and review of Mr. President and Where Are the Hexes? Top 10 War Games Without Hexes on Wise Guy History. For our Polish viewers, Wojennik TV, 3 videos. One video is completely in Polish. It says top 3. Then unboxing. I don't know the game. God, I wish. Anyways, and another video in Polish on Wojennik TV, Michel's channel from France. Indy Nidell, World War II, 2 videos this week. Aussies land on Borneo, July 6, 1945, plus Operation Paperclip recruiting Nazi brains for the USA. The Face and his World War II Solitaire board game channel, 4 videos. USS Hard Iraq Patrol playthrough. This is a tour of duty. I've never seen that game. Plus a channel update and Longshoreman by Mike Lambo, The Pacific, Tarawa, Red Beach number 2. This is The Landing. And continuing with D-Day Die, 2nd edition playthrough, Beach number 7, Chateau Neuf-du-Pape. I don't know. And Zilla Blitz, Cutesy Pootsy, 2 videos, I should say 1 video. Lennon's Legacy Designer interview. Matthias Kramer. This is upcoming. And Zilla Blitz is really creating a beautiful, beautiful channel. He's putting the time, and it shows, and he's doing a great job.
Howdy folks, it's Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness. It's weekly channel update time. So here we have our typical last week's channel update that has some music that was composed by yours truly. If you want to listen to what weird stuff I came up with, take a look at that. I've got my 3rd and final video on Crowbar Rangers at Point Du Hoc. That had all been filmed back in June, but I had to edit it together. It's missing some data and stuff, so I got a weird collage of stills and videos in there. So take a look at the final result on that. And I haven't done a unboxing of a non-war game in a while, so I decided to do a party game called Blob Party. Yes, this is a roly-poly party game for 4 to 8 players. You can actually play any number, but there's enough material in the game to supply 8 players with what you need to play. So if you have parties coming up this summer or coming in the fall or whatnot, maybe you want to try out a party game. Now, before I end this segment, I want to start with a new feature that I'm calling Signal Boost. This is to point out certain websites or YouTube channels that could use more attention in the gaming world. And today I am featuring Gaming with E.R. Bickford. Now, this channel had originally been called Gaming Through History and had been featured shortly on Damn Because No Enemies Here, but no one could find the channel because there was another channel called Gaming Through History. It was much bigger, and anyone that was trying to search and find this channel was actually finding the other one. So Earl changed the name of his channel. It's now Gaming with E.R. Bickford. Some of you might recognize the name. He's been writing about war games in magazines since the 90s, and he's done online blogs and stuff. So this is his channel. He's got coverage of his game collection, different how to play issues, playthroughs. He's got a new video there, an introduction talking about who he is and what he's doing on this channel. So definitely go out and subscribe to this channel if you're interested in war games and a variety of content, really cool stuff. Some of his game collection montages have set to really cool music, so you can rock out to the music and look at his game collection, give you some ideas of what you might want to play or go out and buy, games that you may have forgotten about or not be aware of. So check out Gaming with E.R. Bickford. And so now I'm going to send it back to all those of you who are watching this segment on Dan Because No One's Here. Send you back to Dan if you're watching on my channel. Thank you if you're a subscriber, and if you're not, don't forget to subscribe and put your notifications on and all that stuff. Thank you very much. So back to you, Dan. Ciao, y'all.
Another week, another show. Thank you for watching this. Please like, subscribe, support this channel. And this was a fun show to do again. I think I say that often. Excuse me. And so, I'm going to be talking a lot about this, the Chit show, taking it on the road, because I enjoy doing that. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully we get support. We already have support. A year in advance by Noble Knight. That's incredible. Like I said, I sent out a few more emails. We'll see what happens. And with that said, let me know if you want to see my pellet gun collection. I have one. I have a pellet gun collection. I'm so happy. That's all. Have a great weekend. Be nice. And if it's really, really hot, stay indoors and breathe air conditioning, all right? Histamine, it's important.